Car 1, you can mark me on scene to the latest 911.
We're gonna have a positive 75 at 363.
No turn signal. Failure to signal prior to 150 feet. Car 1 traffic, be facing westbound Joshua Road, postal 300, black 4-door sedan, dark window tint, Lincoln Oscar Whiskey 3 Romeo. Be code 4, out of my vehicle. Hey, roll the window down for me. Thank you. Howdy, I'm Deputy Northern Cotton with the Sheriff's Department. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, sure do. Let me grab everything. I assume you're going to want the rest of my paperwork.
Yes, sir. Alright. So, the reason I'm stopping you is because when you came out of the bar, you failed to signal. And you failed to signal prior to 150 feet when you came up to the turn here at Joshua. Also, we got a call, just some suspicious activity going on at the bar there with you. I just want to clear the air about that, make sure there's nothing illegal going on there. Did you
At the bar?
Yeah, somebody called and said there was something suspicious. I'm just trying to rule anything like that out, but I have to interact with you about it. So, what were you doing at the bar?
I just grabbed a beer.
Well, you said
I seen your guy over there with somebody, and I just bonded out, man. Like I bonded out from something totally unrelated, but like I just moved here. I've already gotten into some mess that was just blown out of proportion.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. So I don't know. I mean, I was over there. I don't the Hornet's Nest or whatever that bar is up there.
Okay.
Oh, Yellow Jack. That's what it was.
No,
Yeah,
I mean this one over here. In town.
I didn't know that there was a bar over there.
Well, you were sitting in the parking lot of it for, I mean, all night from at least midnight to sun up.
That's one
where
of
you
my.
just left from.
Yeah, that's the liquor store. He's one of my few clients, and so I provide a delivery service for them. I run a private courier business, independent contractor, and so I was just touching base with him.
Do you have a business card?
Not on me.
Okay.
But I do have a valid Class B. I'm in the middle of see, I just moved, and so I've got quite a few vehicles through my business, but they're in the middle of being transported here to San Andreas.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
but yeah, that's what I was doing. Nothing crazy or anything like that.
Yeah, somebody just called and they were concerned about like you handing a briefcase over to somebody, and then I get there and you're sitting in the parking lot for like 4 hours straight. and then you get out and you stand at your trunk for like a half hour, and then you get back in your car and sit, and it just seemed a little odd to me, so I'm just making sure everything's good.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, again, he's just a client of mine.
Okay, were you waiting there for somebody
really,
else?
well, actually, I was, because over, I believe it's in the Harmony, is that it? There's a liquor store over there that I have a contract with, but he never showed up. I was waiting for him, and because I was supposed to be receiving payment from him, and he never showed up. So I mean, I didn't see you guys, so maybe he has something else going on that I don't know about. Maybe he saw you guys around the corner, wherever it may have been. But
Okay.
I mean, other than that,
All right, man. Well,
I really don't know what else to tell you. I mean,
okay.
but that's why I was over at the liquor store there, over here around the corner here, if that's where you're talking about.
Right.
I just want to make sure, because I was over at the Yellow Bee, and I had a beer over there, but that was quite a while ago now.
Gotcha. When was the last
Yeah.
time you smoked weed in the vehicle?
Oh, I don't smoke. I don't smoke.
So what's with the... I can smell marijuana in your vehicle. It's not illegal to smoke marijuana or have it. I'm just wondering, when was the last time you used it in your vehicle?
You know, I don't smoke. A lot of my friends do. There's you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, they'll give rides, and they'll occasionally smoke in the car.
So when was the last time anyone smoked in the vehicle?
Oh shoot! You know, it's been not too long, but a little while. I think it was the day that I got arrested. So just like maybe 2 days ago now.
Okay, who was it smoking?
He was just a friend of mine that came over to the house. We were just checking my car out. So,
Oh, I got you. How do you know him?
just you know, local people around town that I meet.
Okay.
I'm still trying to reach out and, you know, meet some other folks.
Okay. How long you known him?
Just a little bit, just about a week or so maybe.
Okay. There's no weed in the car though.
Oh no. There's
All right.
nothing like that in here.
All right, man. Well, sit tight for me, and I'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Warning, this citizen is currently arrested.
Car 1, do we have any active canine available? Alright, man. Everything comes back good. Do you have any objection to me, like, searching the vehicle or anything?
Man, I'm just so exhausted right now. Normally, well, see that guy? Look at he just blew by here swerving. I mean, that was pretty reckless right there.
Yeah, it was, but I gotta finish dealing with you before I go after somebody else.
Man, I mean, do I have to?
No, I'm asking for permission. That's all.
Yeah. I don't know why y'all. I mean, I know I don't got nothing in here, so if it'll speed this up, I mean, go for it.
Okay,
I mean,
perfect.
I'm not.
Car 1, can I get one additional to my stop? You want to walk back here just to my vehicle? If you want to have a seat in my car, you can. Since it's cold out, it's up to you.
I mean, I'd rather just hang out here.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down real quick just for weapons. Make sure you don't have anything on you.
Oh man, like I mean,
No,
man,
it's just for officer safety because I'm gonna have my back turned to you. I don't want you to pull out a gun and shoot me in the back of the head.
all right. And dude, man, I've just been going through all this already. I'm just trying to, man, I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, I just want to make sure you don't have any weed because, you know, you said, you know, somebody smoked in there a while ago, but weed doesn't really stay in your car for that long, the weed smell.
No.
So I just want to check, and if it's under
it was-
illegal amount, then you'll be good to go. But if you have weed in there, just let me know, man.
Nah, I guarantee. You know, that's my car. I guarantee there's nothing in there. But you know, some of my clients do partake in marijuana.
Okay.
So whatever, you know, maybe that they had a package, maybe one of their because I mean, we exchange, you know, bill of lading and shipping information, as well as, you know, a lot of times payment through our secured briefcases that we use. And so, I mean, with whatever, he might do something else with it on his own time that I don't know.
Okay. So you got a briefcase from somebody.
Well, I don't have it. I don't have nothing on me right now.
Okay.
But you know, there's times where you know, if it's just easier for either myself or my clients, we just do quick face-to-face. And like, you know, and that's why I was hanging out at the liquor store earlier, was because yeah, sorry, my clothes are pretty baggy here.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, and so I do have a question because
put your
I
hands
did, when I moved here, I did, so I do have, I don't know if you're involved with what was going on the other day, but with that, is my firearm license still good?
It looked like it was good to me. Last time I
Okay,
checked. Do you have a weapon in the vehicle?
No, I don't do, and all of my belongings such as that. I mean, all my firearms are being transported securely from where
Okay.
I moved from.
Awesome.
So I mean, like I said, I've been in the state less than a week, just a few days, and
I got you.
all this stuff is kind of happening. I'm already been arrested. You know, it's been a crazy couple weeks. That's why I went over and had a beer over at the Yellow Bee, Yellow Stinger, Yellow.
What'd you get arrested for?
Honestly, it was a whole mess of stuff. It was a little fender bender. Somebody pulled a gun on me. I laid him out. I did, and one of the things, if I remember what he said was, what was it? Because I didn't report it. Because I just felt, you know, I don't call the cops. I'm not a cop caller. I don't get down like that. I thought it was all good, but it wasn't. You know, I'm new here. I'm still learning these things. So,
I got you.
I'm kind of just rolling with it. But yeah, I don't got nothing on me. The car's clear, but
Okay. Well, I'll just check real quick and then we'll get you out of here. Okay.
all right, I appreciate it.
7 on the field, black and color box, truck, trail in the back. I need to look this down. Joshua.
Car 1, log a consent search on my stop 300. Joshua.
On the box truck. I'm gonna wait for an additional.
7 and they're up.
This is all crazy. There's just been so much stuff going on. I don't know. Is it like this down in the city, man? Moving up here to a small town, stay low key. Hey, be careful of my subs, though.
7's up.
Okay.
Yeah, 305.
They're moving them around like that. They're kind of fragile. And you know, I don't know, it almost seems like you guys are kind of picking on me. I don't know. I don't know, man. I've been here just a couple days and I'm already getting all kind of jammed up. Like, actually, the very first day, I moved here, it was the first evening, I should say. And I was up in Polito. That's where I live. And, he pulls up in front of the house and, he just let me know that I had dark tint, right? That was the first thing, first day. And then the next day I go to get my tent fixed. And then this little fender bender happened. Then I get arrested. I get my truck impounded. I don't even know when I'm going to get that back. Like, that's a brand new truck. And I'm stuck driving my Lincoln. And it's rear wheel drive. I mean, luckily I've got air ride on it so I can lift it up, because normally I like it low. That don't drive good in the snow. And, I've got other vehicles in transport, but they're still a few days out.
So what was supposed to be in the suitcase?
Oh man, I don't even know. Again, I picked that up. I dropped off my shipping business with my partner earlier today, and I was gonna the other person that was coming to meet me. Never showed up. That's why I was there for so long, is I was gonna give him that suitcase. And
So how'd you get the suitcase?
There's a couple of them that are just kind of in rotation with me and my clients.
So does the suitcase belong to you?
It's kind of and that's why I moved here, is I given an opportunity from where I moved from. I moved from Oklahoma, and so I moved out here because I had a business opportunity that I just couldn't pass up. But as far as the briefcases, they're just they're community briefcases, and
I don't understand what you mean by that, though. I mean, why do you have this briefcase?
it's just it's a suitcase that gets cycled.
301-107
that
direct.
contains either payment or their orders with me, and a lot of times.
So the briefcase is given to you.
In this case, I do have this one again. Now, let's hypothetically say that both of my clients came to meet me, and then this took place. I wouldn't have any briefcase in there, because they have already paid me, and then now that was going back to them.
When did you get this briefcase?
I got this one actually just on the way to, because I met with a business partner on the way out here when I'm out here, and so I picked that one. So I've had that one for a while, and then
Okay, so what did he give it to you for? What was the reason he gave that to you?
For payment collection.
For your business.
Yeah,
so he paid you for your.
Okay. These are business assets that a lot of the head honchos, from what I understand, I'm just a lowly contractor, right?
Okay.
And so and a lot of this stuff, I don't know a lot of all these business details. So these guys are all over the place. So I don't really, I just do as I'm told. You know what I mean? So
okay.
They're clients of mine, and I'm basically just a delivery person.
Okay, so what were you doing in your trunk over here? Because I was sitting watching you for at least an hour. And you got out, you came to your trunk, you got back in, you moved your car around, then you went back to your trunk.
Yeah, man, how long you were really watching me like that? Wow. Because the other day when I was arrested, they unlawfully searched this vehicle, and the trunk was left open, so I was just making sure that there was no water damage. That's a fully restored Lincoln Continental. I mean,
Okay.
it's
So as far this briefcase has money in it. It was payment for your contract business.
No, they've already paid, and so that was going back to because obviously on my end when I receive payment, I take the briefcase and again sometimes it's done digitally. It's not always done in a meet like this, but it's all set up through these other companies, and they're the ones that contract to me. And so again, like these briefcases, I was delivered payment. I go and I do my own counting and make sure that I'm receiving my payment in full. And then, that could take anywhere. I tell my clients anywhere from 24 to 48 hours until I get that payment processed. So then the next time I meet up with them, a lot of times it's just one-on-one, and sometimes it's like it was supposed to be where, let's just all kind of meet here. I've got clients down in the city as well that it's the same thing.
Okay, I still don't. Do you understand what he's saying?
No, it's all over the place.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying. You're like it's like you're talking in no, it's just like you're talking in circles.
Okay.
Like you're running around the question.
To explain.
I just don't understand. Can I check the briefcase and just make sure it's cash?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, the code is actually I think the code is underneath the handle.
Alright. Yeah, this briefcase reeks of weed. So, did you just drop... Alright. So, you're not under arrest, but I'm going to read you your rights just so that you're aware of them before we continue forward with any questioning, okay?
Is that briefcase empty or what? Just like I told you. I mean, with what these clients do with it, I can't be in control of that. But
all right, I'm gonna read you your rights real quick, okay? You're not under arrest. You're just being detained still for your traffic violation. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you?
Man, I understand them.
Okay.
I don't know if maybe I should just... I mean...
Well, I'm just trying to clear this up and make sure that there's no wrongdoing here. I just have a couple questions about the briefcase that I'd like to...
I mean, it's an empty briefcase. It's not illegal to have a briefcase.
Alright, so...
You said it was full of money, though.
No.
Here's...
I said that I had already received money, that there was money in there.
You said that the briefcase was for payment.
Right, that I'd already received. That's
Okay.
why it's empty. So the guy that was supposed to meet me at the liquor store yesterday evening, he never showed up because he would have been given that briefcase.
Okay, so...
With what these other clients do,
how much weed was
contractor.
in the briefcase?
I couldn't tell you. I'm just a courier, sir. I'm just
Okay.
like I said, I'm just a delivery man.
Because here's what I'm thinking.
Now that because I didn't smell anything, but I'm apparently used to it.
Well, here's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna be
Okay,
a lot more careful.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you're part of a bigger operation here. Okay, you're just small fry. I could care less about you. Okay. Now, what I think you're doing, listen, this briefcase smells like weed, okay? It had weed in it. There's no doubt about it. It reeks like weed, okay? Now, listen. Obviously, you're delivering to either, maybe these people are employing you and giving. How much money are they giving you? I mean,
I've got my set rates. You know, I just run a business. I'm an independent contractor.
okay. So
It's all legit.
I think that you're delivering marijuana to these businesses, and I think that they're distributing
Well,
it.
I don't know with what they do.
So
I mean, they couldn't. I don't see them. I just. What I
being
understand is I just pick up, collect payment, and that's
so being
really
that
it.
being that you're just the deliverer, we can work with you if you just tell us what the operation is. I mean, I'm not
Well, again,
stupid.
I'm
I figured it out, and
I'm
you know
I'm
it.
hired. I'm just a hired contractor.
Okay.
Just like UPS, they don't go digging around their packages, do they? I mean,
All right.
it's the same with me.
You
I'm
knew
just
what
an
you knew what you were
independent guy.
signing up for, though. You knew that
No,
you were delivering
I
something. You know what weed smells like. You brought the briefcase out of your vehicle to the front door. Let's start being real with each other, okay? Let's just start let's just start completely over, and let's act like adults and
mean,
treat each other with
I mean,
respect,
really,
okay?
I mean, well, I'm not being disrespectful.
Yeah,
Right?
and well, you're being disrespectful
you
by
know,
misleading. You're not inherently being
I'm not
disrespectful to
I'm not.
me, but
I'm not. Well, I'm not.
well,
being
I just
mean,
wanna
but I also, especially as of recently, I mean, have I done anything illegal?
well,
You think
here's
that there's
I
some other operation? I mean, obviously, I'm already for some reason on your guys' radar, and that's fine because again, I run a legitimate business.
well, listen, all I'm doing
Um,
is I'm completing a traffic stop, and you are called in for suspicious activity, so I'm investigating that. And and
fair
here's the
enough.
thing.
And I'm being cooperative.
I know there was weed in the briefcase, dude.
And
I
I
know
smell it
you
now
just
for
and I know
sure.
you just brought it to
Especially
those guys.
after
I could
you
smell it
opened
in the
that
cab of
box.
your
Holy
vehicle.
shit, I got a crazy whiff of it.
I could
Well,
smell it in the cab of your
I've
vehicle,
got,
so
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, but I've got my speakers and
and there wasn't
my
even
my
weed
back
in there.
seat's modified. All right, but I noticed it as soon as you opened the briefcase. So I totally, if you,
Dude, my head wasn't even in your window, and I could still smell it coming from the cab of your vehicle. And then it's an empty briefcase, so it's packed full of weed when you were on your way over here. There's no way you didn't know. I mean,
well, and again, they're just, they're not open. I'm just again, I'm just a delivery guy.
so
Yeah.
how much marijuana were you delivering?
Oh, I have no idea. Again, I don't know nothing about none of it.
Okay.
What they do, again, I'm
So
hired as
how
a
much did they pay you to bring them the weed?
again, I set my, it's not that they're paying what I'm telling them, right? So just like a business, you got your, just like, you go over to LTD or 24/7, get a soda, you're
Okay.
paying for, right? I mean, the same thing with me. I mean, my services vary. If I'm going across the state, like from up here, I mean, for the most part, I'm up here. But again, I got,
Right,
I've
'cause
got clients down in the city.
so it's these guys. You advertise to these guys, hey, if you've got drugs that you need transported and you want your business to stay out of it, I'll go pick up your weed. I'll bring it to you. You'll stay out of it.
I mean, that sounds like that's what it looks like to you. I mean, for me, I just run. I'm just a business.
So what did they pay you?
Well, I mean, I have to go through because I don't do my billing.
Well, you just
I mean,
said
I'd
you had
have
a
to-
set price. So what's your set price?
Well, you give me an example, and I can tell you.
Your weed
Uh,
delivery that you just did. How much did you
I
get
don't
paid for
do-
that?
I don't do that kind of delivery. I offer a service to my client. And with that,
So what do you charge for delivering marijuana across state lines?
Well, I don't do a lot of what I do. It's like UPS and USPS. It's all by weight. So I mean, if it's super heavy, because I've got multiple vehicles. It just all depends.
Dude, listen to me and listen to me carefully. I don't want to get you wrapped up in this, but you're making it very difficult for me to not get you wrapped up in this. You're looking, I mean, this is a This is a felony. I mean, a major felony, transporting narcotics. So the more you continue to lie to me, the less I can work with you. So
you just searched my car.
I mean, I just
anything. Did
I mean
you find something in there?
the less you are honest with me, the less I can work with you. So I need you to start being real with me.
Man, I'm being real with you. I think that I'm some kind of what do they call that? Drug mule? That what? No, I just moved here. I don't know anybody like that. But it sounds like there's definitely people, characters in this area that are like that. Which,
Dude,
you know, hey, I
so
can understand
you're making yourself seem stupid. I mean, the briefcase empty reeks like weed all the way up to the driver's seat of your car, and you delivered it there completely full, and you're gonna tell me you didn't know?
Oh,
I mean, come on, you're making yourself looking like a moron.
Oh, I didn't. Again, I don't open the packages. The only packages that I do have.
Yeah, you don't open them, but you know what you're getting into. You're not just doing this blind, dude.
I don't ask questions, and maybe, you know, maybe that's a poor business model, but
you don't have to ask questions because you already know.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it definitely, you know, could raise.
If you can
concern.
smell the weed outside of the case, you can smell it inside of the case.
I mean, they must have some kind of fancy.
So, what was the weight?
I don't recollect on any of those ones. It's been a while since I've transported any actual packages.
You just transported over here.
107. Do we have any BCSO?
No. I'm just in my car, man. I'm not.
Currently.
I don't use my car. I mean, this was just.
Or are you asking for CID?
A payment. Payment process. I've got.
Negative, none from BCSO currently available.
I've got cargo van and nothing bigger than Class B. That's why I've got a Class B. You know, I do. You know, and I do work for all different kinds of people. From what I understand, these people are just.
All right. Do you understand? You're talking, but you're not actually saying anything. Okay. You're like a master of this. Okay.
Yes.
You talk and you talk and you talk, but you don't actually say anything. Okay.
Well, what's there to say? I mean, I didn't do nothing. Nothing. I mean, you searched my. I mean, I didn't have to let you search my car. I let you search my car. You didn't find anything. It's
I'd
not
have just
illegal
got
to
a
have
dog here,
briefcase.
and he would have alerted right on your trunk because that briefcase was full of weed. It was packed full of weed, and you just delivered it. I know you did.
Well, maybe at some point, but again, that's beyond me. I don't. You know, I just deliver and pick up.
All right. So what does your delivery of a briefcase look like? Walk me through it. When you deliver a briefcase to somebody.
Briefcase, that's not something I charge.
So how'd it get empty?
It was empty when I got it.
No.
Those are just security payment briefcases that the clients use. That's all that is.
So why did they give it to you if it was empty?
Me?
Yeah, why'd they give it to you if it was empty?
When I received that one, it wasn't empty.
You just said it was empty.
It's empty right now.
No, you said when I got it, it was empty.
It's going. It was
Dude,
going back
dude,
in.
just stop. Just stop. You're lying to
Digging a
yourself.
hole right now.
You just said when I got it, it was empty. When I didn't, I know you're trafficking drugs, and I don't even care. I want to get the other guys that are getting the drugs. I could care less about you. So just stop making yourself look like an idiot.
But now it
just
sounds
tell
like
the truth.
Now I'm picking up, but down.
No, you're not picking up anything other than a drug trafficking charge if you don't start being real with me and lying. You just gave me two different. You just said it was empty when I got it, and then 5 seconds later you said it was not empty when I got it.
I mean, well, it's empty right now.
It wasn't when you got it.
I mean, who would know?
You would.
I guess that's speculatory.
So where'd you get it?
Again, these are just. I mean.
Where did you pick it up from?
I mean, it's different locations all over the place.
Okay, why did you get this specific briefcase? Because this is obviously the last one you got, because it's the only one in your car.
Yeah, but that one again, someone didn't show up like they were supposed to.
Where did you get the briefcase from?
That one I can't remember. It's been a little while, a couple days. It was right when I first landed here.
You can't remember.
just,
It's the only briefcase that you have.
Yeah, that was kind of like a prepayment when I first arrived, because I had to rent a vehicle, because again my personal ones are still in transit from my move up here. So yeah, that was just kind of like a prepayment, you know. So I've
Prepayment
already
for
had
what?
that one. For the rental vehicle that I had, and then
So the briefcase was given to
delivery that
you
I've
as a
already paid.
prepayment for a rental vehicle.
Yeah. When I first landed down in the city, I was picked up.
Okay.
It was an Uber that when I got here, up to my house, I was met. They gave me payment. I verified it, the amount.
They gave you payment how?
How?
Yeah, with the briefcase. They gave you the briefcase as payment.
Yeah, that's what was in the briefcase was my initial prepayment.
Yeah.
Because I had
So
to
what was
charge
it? What
them
exactly what do you take as payment?
that was cash.
Okay, how much cash was
this-
in the briefcase?
It was just my delivery vehicle rental fees from the port, and 'cause I had to rent a vehicle to do these first few deliveries.
Okay,
and that was it.
so you got the briefcase and it was full, but it was full of cash. How'd it get the weed smell? And how'd it get empty?
Hey, again, what they do with them? No. I mean,
Dude.
it sounds like you're onto a very large network of things, but
And
I
you
think
are
I'm just the new guy that just kind of wrong place, wrong time. I don't know.
dude.
Hey, it's really getting late.
And
yeah,
you can speed this up by saying, "Yep, you're right, man. I know, and I'm willing to work with you if you can work with me." It's as simple as that. You could have been out of here you could have been out of here an hour ago. I mean,
can't
you
do
know
that.
what you're doing. It's that simple,
Well, it
and
just
I know
sounds
that
like
you know, and I want to help you, but you're not letting me help you. You're gonna force my hand into a position that I don't really want to do. Okay?
It sounds like I mean, it's again, I'm new here, so I mean, I guess.
And you want to make the best impression as possible, being that you're new here, and I want to help you do that, and I want to help you stay out of as much trouble as you can. But by
Well, I'm not doing
continuing
nothing
by
illegal right
continuing
now.
but by continuing to act like I'm an idiot and treat me like I'm stupid,
No,
you're not
no,
helping.
I'm not saying that. I mean,
You
what
are.
You're saying is not
You are.
true, so I think I would be justified in doing so, but I'm not. You know, this is.
I mean, you're just walking
why
all
did
over
you
your
even-
own story,
Why
man.
did you even pull me up? I don't even remember. I know you told me. I just
You
don't
committed a
remember.
turn signal violation, but I was drawn to you for a
Oh, that's
suspicious person's call, and you want to know what they said? They saw you and another guy trading briefcases. So your whole BS story about getting that at your house, that little briefcase, it's BS. We have a witness who's
No,
ready.
he.
We have a witness. We
he-
have a witness that is ready to testify.
This is a really no.
We have a
town.
witness that is ready to testify that you got that briefcase today in that parking lot.
There's nothing illegal about having a briefcase.
Why are you lying about it then if there's nothing illegal about it?
I'm not. I gave you the code to open it. I mean, I didn't
But
even have to let you search my car.
You're lying about when you got it and how you got it.
I mean, really, that don't even matter now.
It does.
It does. The main point.
Well, now
You
got
are
suspicion.
lying.
I mean,
You are lying. You are
there
lying
ain't
to me
nothing-
blatantly.
there ain't
You
nothing
were
illegal,
seen
so, I
Getting
mean,
that
are you-
briefcase today, man.
Are you? I mean, that's fine.
So
There ain't nothing
why'd you
wrong
get
with
why'd you
someone
get the
giving
brief?
Someone an empty briefcase.
What was in the briefcase that you gave the other guy?
What they do with the briefcases when I don't
Nope,
have
that's
them,
not what I asked you.
that-
What was in
Go
the
ahead.
briefcase that you gave to him?
That's an empty briefcase, so that's the one that I mean. I don't know,
The
I can't speak for
briefcase
the
that
other
you
one.
handed to the other guy that you had and
Oh, that
drove
I
there
couldn't-
with.
I couldn't tell you.
You couldn't tell me what the briefcase that you gave to the other guy was in. What were you guys meeting for?
Payment exchange. Like I've said this entire time.
Payment exchange. So were you paying him or was he paying you?
It depends.
It doesn't
know what
depend.
was
What
in
were you
that
doing right
briefcase.
now today?
Oh, I've done a lot.
An hour ago. What was he paying you or were you paying him
Answer
in the
the
parking
question,
lot of
sir.
the liquor store?
That briefcase that I gave him, that an itinerary and a shipping key. It was they give me a request and I send them a quote and then they respond to it. So, and then that's all it is, and then it cycles back with money. Again, that's what they do with them when I don't have them. I couldn't tell you.
That's not what I'm asking though, dude. You just said it was a payment exchange.
Well, tonight specifically it was.
So what do you mean? Your briefcase is empty
+7.
and you gave him an itinerary. How's that a payment exchange?
Well, because the other guy didn't show up to take the empty briefcase and then fill it with money to then give it back to me. They pay for services as services are rendered. It's not like a credit system.
Your story just don't add up, sir. At all.
You're making yourself sound like an idiot because everything you say contradicts itself. So if you just told the truth and you stuck to one story, it would make total sense.
I mean, you're either gonna arrest me or you're not. I mean, you pull me over for not using.
I don't want to arrest you, but you're lying. You're being a total liar to me. You've lied a dozen times to me, at least in the last 5 minutes.
But I mean, again, there ain't nothing illegal about having.
Oops. Oops.
Be what my insurance said. I might have to get your business card.
You already did. You already. Want to search your vehicle?
There ain't nothing in that. Actually, I mean, look, I mean, it's very clear that y'all think that there's something. Get me in trouble. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just a.
We're trying to get you out of trouble, sir.
Well, I'm not doing nothing illegal right now, and look at what's happening. I mean, all this because of I didn't use my sick.
No, because you're trafficking marijuana in large amounts.
I mean, I didn't have to cooperate at all, and but because I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm let y'all do what y'all and
301, I'm gonna be 1042, 1070. You guys have a good night.
I don't know. Y'all are just really diving deep into this. And so again, I mean, y'all either gonna arrest me or, I don't know. But all this for a blinker, and
It's because you keep lying to me. If you were just honest, you'd have been out of here a half hour ago.
really, I'm not gonna help you get me. I mean, I've already been arrested and had to bond out.
I don't want to arrest you. That's what I'm trying to
I'm not
avoid.
doing, you ain't got nothing to arrest me. You just think you do because you smell some marijuana.
You are making this so much.
Briefcase,
You're making this so much harder on yourself.
They're just really low profile tires. And normally, when the car slammed on the ground. I have to drive it around, lift it up just to get around, and this car don't get very good traction at all. So I gotta just let a little bit of air out. That's why it looks like that, because it's already a tiny little
Are you
rubber
afraid?
band.
Are you afraid of getting killed? Is that what it is? You afraid somebody's gonna pinch you? Is that why you're not talking?
Oh, I'm not worried about nothing like that. I just, I don't get like that. But apparently I gotta be aware of meeting people like that, because, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this.
Alright, well, here's what I'm gonna tell you. We are going to catch you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't even know if I can.
Stop. Shut up. Stop
It's,
talking. Shut up. Stop talking and listen.
I mean,
Listen.
am I
Stop.
under arrest?
You are detained. Stop talking and listen.
Detained. Okay, okay.
Listen.
I thought
We
you
are...
had,
Shut
Bro.
your mouth.
I mean,
Stop
come on,
talking.
man. Y'all ain't got nothing.
Shut
And,
up. Listen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, please. Shut your trap. We are going to catch you. Okay? I know what you're doing. I know what you just did. I watched the whole thing go down.
Well, if
The
you thought you
question...
saw something,
Stop!
why didn't you
Shut
keep
up!
rolling in?
Shut up! Shut up.
I mean,
Shut your mouth and listen. The question is, are you going to get caught on bad terms, or are you going to get caught on good terms? Because if you get caught on bad terms, you're looking at life for trafficking and for the possession and for the delivery. That is a life sentence for somebody your age. Do you understand me? If you were to cooperate and get caught on good terms, it can go way better. You can get out way easier. It's going to be a way easier thing on you. So you need to think about that.
Again,
Nope.
I mean,
Stop
I
talking.
will-
Stop
I
talking and
will-
think.
I will
Just
take this
think.
to
Use
heart
your
and
brain.
maybe-
Use your brain.
maybe, change my
Stop
business
stop
approach a
stop
little.
spewing this nonsense to me. I don't want to hear anything that you have to say anymore, because all you've done this whole time is
y'all-
Shut up. Stop
Bro,
talking.
Stop talking.
Are you deaf? Just shut
I'm not
your
deaf.
mouth.
not
Shut
deaf.
your mouth. Shut
Y'all mad,
up.
y'all did-
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. I don't want to
free to
hear.
go?
I don't know. You're not free to go yet. I don't want to hear any more of your nonsense, because all you've done is lie to me. I just want you to shut up and think about what I've said and what I know. So get back in your vehicle. Your driver's license is in there. I put all your stuff back in. Drive away from here. You're free to leave, and think about it.
You got it. Well, you guys have a lovely day, and yep, I'm out of here. So who do I get a hold of for this window? 'Cause,
I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I figured.
Frickin' guy.
Jesus Christ, wasted my fucking time.
Literally. We'll get him. He's
Oh,
a
just babbling.
he's an idiot. We'll catch him. He'll slip up big time. He can't keep his story straight.
What fucking story? There was no story.
Yeah, no
Nothing
kidding.
connected.
He just said a different story every single time. Yeah. I don't understand, man.
You keep your composure better than I do.
Yeah. We'll get him. I just wanted to hear how many different stories he had. It just adds to his nonsense. We'll get a search warrant for his house. We'll get a search warrant for all of his cars, and we'll get him.
Alright,
All right. Appreciate you, man.
of course.
Car 1, be clear off my traffic.
34 target.